This is page 4 in your Unit 2 packet. We cannot solve expressions because there are no equal signs. Instead, we simplify. That just means that these problems are real ugly and we're going to make them a little less ugly, but they're still not going to be beautiful. So, step 1, when we're simplifying an expression, we're going to look for parentheses, and if we see them, we distribute, which means to multiply. And then we're going to combine our like terms, which means we find things that have the same last name and add them together. So we're going to do a couple examples. The first example is number 1. So I've got some parentheses. So 7 times 9x. 7 times 9 is 63, last name x. I'm going to pause and make that a plus negative. Now I do 7 times negative 6. 7 times negative 6 is negative 42. Now, you would think, do I do 7 times 2? Because everybody gets a turn when we're distributing, but that is not true because the 7 only gets a turn with the things inside the parentheses. So now that the parentheses are closed, he's used it up. He's done. So I'm just going to copy down the plus negative 2. So I did step 1. I distributed. Now I'm going to combine like terms. Negative 42 and negative 2 are alike. So 63x gets copied down plus negative 44. I cannot do anything else. That is your final answer. We're going to do the same thing on number 2. We're going to start with this 18. He is not next to any parentheses, so I'm just going to have to copy him down. But this 2, I'm going to distribute because it's right next to the parentheses. 8x. 2 times negative 5 is negative 10. Combine like terms, the 18 and the negative 10, they make an 8. And then I'm going to add 8x. And that's all I can do. I can't put any more together. Now, I'm going to do the next one. This 8, he's going to be able to distribute. 8 times 2 is 16x. Plus 8 times negative 3 is negative 24. And then I got this 6x. I can't multiply it by the 8 because he's not inside the parentheses, so I just have to copy him down. So now I combine my like terms. 16x goes with 6x. 6x plus 16, 22x. Plus, I'm just going to bring that negative 24 down. And I'm done with that one. All right, we're going to do a couple more. These are going to get a little more difficult, but we got this. So the first thing I'm going to do is make this plus negative and plus negative. Now, this 10, he is not next to some parentheses, so I'm just going to copy it down. The negative 3 is next to these parentheses, so negative 3 times 1x is negative 3x. Negative 3 times 9 is negative 27. Plus, this guy is on his own, so I'm just going to copy him down too, negative 27x. Now I'm going to combine my like terms. I have a 10 plus negative 27. That is negative 17 plus negative 3x plus negative 27. That is a negative 30, last name x. And I'm done. All right, this next one, this little 6 right here, he's all by himself. I'm just going to write it down. Now it's time to do some distributing. Don't know what I did, sorry. Plus negative. Okay, so 8 times 4 is 32x. Plus 8 times negative 7 is negative 56. Plus negative 1 times 2 is negative 2w, plus negative 1 times 1 is negative 1. So now I got to combine my like terms. I got a 6, a negative 56, and a negative 1. When I add those up, I end up with negative 51. Now I have this 32x, and there are no other x's. So I'm just going to have to say 32x. And now I have negative 2w, and there are no other w's. So I'm just going to have to say negative 2w. And that, is your final answer that you can get from that problem. All right, let's look at this last problem. I'm going to start by making that a plus negative. So let's distribute negative 22x plus negative 33 plus, so that was the first group. Now the second group is distributed in the 4. 20x plus negative 16. Let's combine our like terms. Negative 22 plus 20x is negative 2x. Negative 33 plus negative 16 is negative 49. All right, I need you to look at this next slide I'm going to show you. On this slide, I need you to simplify these 4 problems. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can do them on a separate sheet of paper. You can find an empty space in your notes, but I need these 4 questions answered. So pause it, answer the questions, turn your work into me. Thank you.